5 questions the Yankees must answer this offseason. New York, the final on-field action of the Yankees' 222nd season took place at 12:08 a.m. Eastern Time on Monday, when Aaron Judge played a Ryan Presley slider back at the pitcher. The Astros' celebration of an American League Championship Series sweep began before the ball even reached first base. Judge performed the play, then watched for a few seconds as he crept toward the shelter steps. Coming down to the uncertainty of a winter that could determine the direction of the franchise for years to come. The Yankees won 99 regular season games in this historic 99th season, winning the American League East by 7 games. But the Judge himself all a failure. It's been more than 4.70 days that the Yankees were the last standing time. ALCS travel periods and more than one cost package in 5 player periods during the period. The ultimate prize of a 28th World Series title eluded the most winning franchise in the history of the sport. So much happens, trying to climb to the top of the mountain, said manager Aaron Boone. Unfortunately, it won't get there yet. I know it will continue to motivate everyone there to try to get there. Here are 5 important questions the Yankees must answer as they regroup for 2023. Will Judge Aaron return? And how much cream? When Judge's $213.5 million 7-year extension from the Yankees before opening day almost guaranteed the outfielder would enter free agency after the season. In what general manager Brian Cashman referred to as the best bet of all time, Judge made a season for the ages, breaks Roger home run record in a single season in the 61-year-old American League while touring the circuit in numerous categories. Related: the proposed median annual salary of $30.5 million, which, as Cashman pointed out at the time, would have been the highest ever awarded to a Yankees position player. Now it looks weird. Most insiders suggest that the Judge bounty will set a new high-alloy watermark, exceeding not only Mike Trout's $35.54 million AAV, but possibly Max Scherzer's $43.3 million AAV, and probably spanning at least 7 or 8 years. Judge said he was disappointed by the club's April offer and was upset by Cashman's public comments describing the structure of the contract, although he has said that he would prefer to stay with the franchise that made and developed it. Judge also noted that he is looking forward to experiencing the free agency process and entertaining all 30 clubs. Don't count on a hometown discount. The Yankees will have to submit the best offer. It's hard to imagine Judge in another uniform, but the same could have been said a winter ago about Freddie Freeman. Asked if he still wanted to be a Yankee, Judge said, "I've been clear about that since I wore the stripes, but we couldn't do anything before spring training. I'm a free agent now. We'll see what happens." 2. Will Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone be back? Cashman's 5-year contract will expire after the World Series. While general manager Hal Steinbrenner is expected to offer the longtime general manager a contract to return to the role he has held since 1998. There should be some serious talk about why this championship window is closing without a return to the World Series. It was primarily Cashman's decision to part ways with Joe Girardi following a Game 7 loss to the Astros in the 2017 ALCS, expressing the belief that Boone's communication style would help propel a young core to their potential. Steinbrenner said at the time that even if the Yankees had won the World Series, Girardi would have been let go. But Boone never went beyond Girardi. The closest was a heartbreaking loss in ALCS Game 6 to the same Houston club in 19. Steinbrenner must know why the gap between the Yankees and the Astros widened. Boone received a 3-year extension after the Yankees lost the 2021 AL Wild Card game at Fenway Park. So your job is probably safe. But his managerial moves, particularly his postseason bullpen use, deserve scrutiny. There must be flexibility to deviate from a preordained script and make real-time decisions. The Yankees must also consider the fate of Boone's coaching staff, especially pitching coach Matt Blake, whose contract has expired. 3. Who is next year's shortstop? The Yankees spent weeks citing internal metrics and insisting that Isiah Kiner-Falefa was one of the AL's top defensive shortstops. That confidence looked shaken after falling into a 2-1 hole in the AL Division's best-of-5 series against the Guardians. Oswaldo Cabrera and Oswald Peraza worked on the mix, although Kiner-Falefa also started 2 games in the ALCS. Acquired from the Twins as part of the deal with Josh Donaldson, Kiner-Falefa was seen as a safe replacement. While the Yankees allowed Peraza and Anthony Volpe to prepare on the farm, they hoped that playing at home at Yankee Stadium would increase their offensive numbers. But his 0.261/0.314/0.327/ /84 OPS plus was in line with his career norms. Kiner-Falefa said he hopes to return, but acknowledged, "They could change me." Assuming the Yankees don't delve into a shortstop free agent market spearheaded by Tree Turner, Peraza and Volpe could enter the spring with realistic chances of breaking the opening day roster. 4. Will the Yankees go after Anthony Rizzo and Andrew Benintendi? After the ALCS defeat, Rizzo said he still hasn't decided on his player choice for next season. Rizzo can refuse the $16 million he is owed and become a free agent. The Yankees love Rizzo's left-handed power stick, above-average defense at first base, and the club's presence, although his recurring back problems are a concern. Without Rizzo, DJ LeMahieu would be in the starting lineup. LeMahieu, by the way, hopes to avoid surgery to repair a fracture in her right big toe and damage to the ligaments in her second toe. Benintendi is also part of a group of free agents that includes Aroldis Chapman, Zach Britton, Jameson Taylor, Chad Green, Miguel Castro, and Matt Carpenter. A Gold Glover that hit .254/.331/.404, 109 OPS plus. As a Yankee, Benintendi said he would be open to a comeback. Currently, the only Yankees outfielders under contract are Harrison Bader, Cabrera, and Aaron Hicks. The club will explore moving Hicks, who still has 3 years on his contract. 5. How much will a pitching team change? For the most part, the Yanks' postseason exit has been bats, not arms. The good news is that the Yankees have control of their top 4 starters. With Garrett Cole and Nestor Cortez under contract and Luis Severino's $15 million option is to be chosen. Frankie Montas didn't provide much after his midseason acquisition of Athletics. But the Yankees hope an entire offseason of rest can heal the shoulder problems that have held him back. Clark Schmidt could have a look at the number 5 starter, although Taylor has said he would be open to returning. Strong bullpens have been a hallmark of Cashman's teams. That wasn't the case on 22, when a team decimated by injuries entered the postseason with no set closer and no lead feeling secure. Clay Holmes, Jonathan Loaisiga, Wandy Peralta, Lou Trivino, and Ron Marinaccio appear to be pieces of the puzzle, and Michael King is expected to return in the spring. Still, look to the Yankees to try to upgrade the group via trade or free agency. So you don't miss the New York Yankees daily notifications, subscribe and activate the bell and stay on top of all